So, good morning, Miss Afida and my fellow friends. My name is To Min. So, we are Group 1 will be presenting the Alpine Skiing World Championship to 2025. So, my group members including Jie Ying, Ku Wen, Xue Jing, and Wen Hui. So, first of all, what is Alpine Skiing World Championship? It is the top international circuit of alpine skiing competition launched in 1966 by a group of professional ski experts, which are Serge Lang, Honoré Bonnet, and Bob Beatties. Then the World Championship is also approved by the International Ski Federation. Moving on, it's our big development. So our chosen country is Japan. So Japan is an island nation in East Asia. It's also an archipelago of 6,852 islands, which are mountains and most of them volcanoes. And it is one of the world's most economically and technologically advanced society. And last but not least, the capital city of Japan is Tokyo. So next I'll be presenting the best analysis of Japan. First of all, for the political factor, Japan is a constitutional monarchy with the emperor being the head of state. Like many other monarchs in the world, Japanese monarchs have very limited say concerning the political affairs of the country. However, the prime minister has influence over the country, especially regarding political and economical law. So they are also the member of Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation, Trans-Pacific Partnership, G8, and also ASEAN. And moving on to the economic factor, Japan is the third largest economy in the world, with its GDP crossing the 5 trillion USD mark in 2019. And according to research, Japan unemployment rate had decreased since 2010 from year to year, as in 2019, the GDP of Japan is only around 2.3%. So it has a mixed economy system. Like some of the major industry in Japan include like motor vehicle, electronic equipment, machine tools, and like more. So next, the social factor of Japan. According to Statista Blu-ray of Japan, Japan total population in 2019 is 126 million, ranked 11 in the world and make up 1.6% of the world population. On the other hand, Japan is also facing two major social challenges, which are the increase of aging population and low fertility rate. As can see from the slide, the life expectancy of Japan male is 81 years old and for female is 87 years old, which is very like high age. And for the fertility rate, Japan has continuously reduced from year to year. And for 2020, it's only 1.4, like totally no increase from 2019. Moving on, Japan innovation can be found in a variety of fields. For example, automation systems are widely used in Japan, particularly in hospitals, airports, and also restaurants. Likewise, Japan is well ahead of many other advanced countries in robotic development. Indeed, it has more than half of the industrial robots in the world. So moving on to the legal factor. First of all, the Civil Code of Japan was created in 1896 and was heavily influenced by the German and French Civil Code, and emphasized law and order over individual freedom. Next, corporate law requires new branch officers or businesses to be registered with the Legal Affairs Bureau. And lastly, the labor standard law and the labor contract law are the primary act governing employment relationship in Japan and contain mandatory provision that applies to all employees in Japan. And last factor of the PESTEL, which is environmental factor. Japan is a relatively clean and environmentally responsible nation, and it also faces a lot of. Japan is also one of the country which is most affected by the natural disaster because it's surrounded by water and the land is susceptible to tsunami and earthquake. And these disasters usually cost Japan billions of dollars to reform and rebuilding. So that's all for my part. Next, I will pass to Jay for the destination profile to hold our.
Okay. I am Jane from Group 1, and I'll continue on the destination we choose to hold the Alpine Skiing World Championship in 2025, which is Niseko. Actually, it is a place that comprises of four interlinked ski resorts between the Grand Hirafu, Hanazono, Niseko Village, and Annupuri. According to the research, it is a large and the most famous ski resort in Japan that located at southwest of Sapporo under Mountain Niseko Annupuri, which is a famous mountain that having an altitude of 1,308 meters. All of the Niseko mountains are covered with incredibly smooth snow that's called Esprit snow. The resort is renowned for its deep, high quality and consistent snow powder and the long runs, which are ideal for family, beginners, and intermediates. This is the overview map of Niseko United. Through this map, we can see the feature of 47 kilometers of well-groomed terrain with 7 ski areas that boast one of the highest average snowfall in Japan. And next, we'll discuss about the SWOT analysis of sporting event in Niseko United. One of the strengths for us to choose Niseko United to hold this event is because it is Japan's most famous skiing destination and popular winter destination. Niseko is often the first choice of international skier and snowboarder when they're planning a ski vacation in. Due to this place cater for English speaker better than at any other ski resort in Japan and has plenty of restaurants that serving up Western fare. In addition, the multiple transport connection has also made it really easy to get through between the resorts and trailways. Furthermore, they also provide valuable winter facilities for guests such as the horseback riding, snowboard adventure, sled riding pulled by the reindeer, etc. As what we mentioned just now, snow condition at Niseko is one of the attractive points for us to choose it as the event destination. It is one of the snowy ski resorts in Japan. Furthermore, if we compare to other destinations in Japan, Niseko is quieter and more landscape and less major city. You can see the flashy and stunning view of Mountain Yotai opposite us. Next, we'll go to the weakness part. The destination For this destination, the price and the crowd will be its weakness due to the time we plan for this event will be the high season in Niseko United. Because we want to get the excellent snow condition for the participants. So the rate of accommodation will be a bit higher and it also the coolest time in the year. The temperature range will between -2 and -2 to -11 degrees Celsius in the village and -15 to -25 degrees Celsius at the peak. Next will be the opportunity part. The hotel renovation and upscaling may be helping up them in marketing in future, such as they can use like they have been holding an event, the professional competition trailways is ready for public to try. Because of we are holding an world championship event, so the trailway or facility of the hotel may need to renovate and upscaling according to the competition rules to make it fulfill competition requirement. Apart from this, holding a world championship event will also help the destination to gain more media attention and positive economic impacts for the country as well as the local business. Last is the threat of holding alpine skiing world championship in Niseko, which is the overcrowding and the bad weather. Originally, Niseko already have a certain popularity and customer base. If add on the factor of international competition, it may cause some problem of overcrowding. As we mentioned at gesture, high season will definitely get a better snow condition and it is excellent powder skiing during time, but it also may accompany with strong winds and the sunny day are rare at this session. Next, I'll pass to Brenda to continue the next part of the assignment.
Good afternoon, Miss. My name is Wen. So based on the International Ski Federation, also known as FIS, the basic requirement days for an Alpine World Ski Championships are between 14 to 16 days. Hence, we are proposing the event to be on the 8th to 21st of February because it's the snowiest season in Niseko and it has great condition of snow during this period of time. And in figure 4 shows an example of the competition program for the 14 days long event. Moving on to transportation. Although traveling from the new Shitose airport to Niseko requires quite some time, but they provide different modes of transport such as airport transfer and private cars, which take the least amount of time, as well as train or ski bus, which requires a minimum of 3 to 4 hours, but with great view along the way. In Niseko United, they provide 3 modes of transport, which are shuttle, bus, and rented cars. Therefore, we are planning to collaborate with this transportation services company to provide service for those that are involved in this competition. Moreover, we will be providing all the athletes, officials, media and TVs, sponsor and VIP guests, as well as our volunteers with unlimited free access lifts at all times during the event duration. Next, contract will be signed with all 11 hotels from 4 different resorts in Niseko, which has an estimation of 3,000 rooms, just to ensure that all rates meet the requirements set by the FIS. And on facilities, our competition will be held on a single site, which is on the slope of Niseko. And furthermore, high technology snowmaking system and extra ski lift will be installed prior to the event to meet the requirements of FIS as well. So as you can see in figure 6 shows an advanced technology, an advanced snow making system that they use during competition. And moving on to leverage plan. A well-structured plan is important to ensure that event organizers and other major sponsors to get the most out of the event. Hence, we'll be working closely with our sponsors and stakeholders to advertise the local attraction, events, and accommodation on their social media or brand website. We'll be working with the local media and TV to broadcast the process of this event so people can have an insider look of this event. This is because an event that achieves widespread engagement can effectively provide the host country with recognition as well as economic and social development. So before passing down to my group members, I would like to share a short video of an example of sponsorship collab to promote local tourism. Thank
Good afternoon, my name is Kong Jing from Group 1. There are a few consequences to host ski sporting event in Japan. The first one will be the injury. The skiers are more likely to damage their knee during a fall. Other than that, small fractions of all injury, head injury is very serious, causing that serious disability. Secondly, the second consequence they may face is the environment issues in Japan. Japan's ski resorts are suffering through one of the worst snow seasons on record that disappointing many locals and foreign tourism. For instance, the resort like Niseko, the snow failed to fall in December. The COVID-19 pandemic has successfully impacted on the ski sporting event. Due to the outbreak of COVID-19, many foreign nationals are currently banned entering Japan. This will lead to the cancellations of competitions and postponed until March 2022. The risk management is very important in a sporting event. To avoid the rising number of injury, it is important to prepare a medical team, such as the first aid, medical emergency, security guard to prevent injuries. Apart from that, also do a weather forecast. To ensure the rainfall measurements, flood prevention and detection. Lastly, organize a pandemic management crowd to manage their audience to watch virtually, limit numbers of attendees, social distancing at least 1 meter, wear masks all the time, and COVID test and quarantine. That's all from me. I'll pass it to the next presenter, Wen Hui.
So now, I'm Wen Hui from Group 1. I will be presenting the event legacy. A proper legacy planning in an event can ensure the sustainability of the event and also provide lasting benefits that can help to gain substantial attention and live long people's memories. Hence, for the 2025 Alpine Ski World Champions, we are aiming to create new generation of skiers by promoting winter sports amongst the youth and also enhance popularity of ski sport in both national and international level. Besides that, we would also like to create a long-lasting value for the local community as well as boosting the economic and tourism sector of the region and also the country. Last but not least, we want to help to generate keen interest from other stakeholders in boosting their tourist infrastructure. That's all for my part. Thank you.
Okay, you already end your session, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, as for that, we will open for Q&A session. Am I right? So, any question from the floor? Anyone wish to provide question to this group? Okay, can you turn the slide to SWOT analysis? Okay, weaknesses. Yes, very good. Okay, so I can see a few weaknesses listed over here. I just wish to ask the group members how to overcome the weaknesses listed, okay, that you list in the SWOT analysis. Any idea on that?
Hello? Miss, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
For the combination rate, we will collaborate with the resort and then we'll discuss about the suitable rate for the whole participants. We're in a relationship of collaborate, right?
Okay, anything to add?
No.
Okay, for
Basically,
me
I
it
think
is.
there's nothing we can do.
Proceed.
I'm sorry. I think my line is a little bit quite bad. So basically,
Okay.
for me, I think for the coldest time of the year, there's nothing we can do about it because it's just like Mother Nature. And For the accommodation rate, just like Jaying said, because this is a collaboration with the FIS, so they will set a set of rules that we need to follow. So we need to like sign contract with those accommodation or even like other services like car rental services to provide us like the rate that are set by the FIS. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, thank you. It's good to have risk management. I can see that you provide with risk management. Yes, very good. And I am just want to highlight on the bad weather. Okay, and you prepared the forecasting weather as for the risk management, right or not? Okay, so my question is, why do you think forecast weather will be a good risk management for bad weather? Any clarification on that?
I think that forecast weather is very important because you have to know the Japan which season is best for Japan to do the skiing competitions.
Okay, thank you. Do you have any more question to ask for the group? Okay, as for that, thank you so much for your time and effort.